Hey, what's going on? So today, going to get into my budget for the second trip we went on. The second trip was about 3.5 months in total. This was the trip that we also got married on, so we had to actual budget in a wedding too. So the first month I got there, we went traveling for about a month before I actually proposed to her and started like planning the wedding and stuff. So the first month was pretty much all travel. And then we went back to Bacolod where we stayed the rest of the time and planned the wedding out. So on this second trip, I pretty much planned it out so like I wanted to stay in between $50 a day, and I figured that out to be around approximately $1,500 Canadian per each day. So when we were traveling, we were trying to stay in like hostels and kind of cheaper places where it was only 600 pesos a night or 1,000 pesos per night, and then trying to keep the food a lot cheaper and pretty much only drink waters, keep the beer spending a little bit on the down low, and didn't really take too much tours. We rented scooters this time, and this is where I learned how to ride scooters, and it all pretty much saved a lot more money than the first time. Our big backpacking trip was from Cebu to Bohol and around Bohol, and then we went back to Cebu and we traveled to the south end of Cebu and traveled all that by bike. And if any of you guys are into more like more personal travel, that seems to definitely be the way to go. It'll be cheaper than renting private vehicles or something like that, or renting a car for yourself to drive around, but it'll kind of be around the same price as you would take for a bus. So bus, you just sit on there and just pretty much look out the window until you get to your destination. On a scooter, you pretty much can do whatever you want, go anywhere you want, and it's a lot more free traveling, free living kind of traveling. So definitely a more easygoing way to go travel if you're into that. So the first month we definitely spent more than the budget was allowing because we're traveling, but then we made up for it for living in Bacolod and saving money that way. Like I said, we budgeted for $1,500 Canadian a month, which is about $1,120 USD. And that's a pretty decent amount to be living off of. Even traveling a bit here and there and eating out all the time. We were eating out a lot, so that definitely plays a toll on your bill. So, in total, the whole trip for the 3.5 months plus the wedding came out to about 9,000 Canadian dollars. The wedding itself was approximately 4,000 Canadian dollars, and we did plan it in 1.5 months, so we probably paid a little bit extra on some things. So definitely keep that in mind if you're thinking about doing a wedding yourself. And to get into the wedding budget a little bit, we paid I think 60,000 pesos for the uh, the resort itself to have the wedding there, and we also paid 60,000 pesos for them to plan it all and get it all ready, and that included all the foods, the cakes, and some of the dresses and stuff like that for the entourage. Um, we had to go get our own dress for Michi, my own tuxedo and stuff like that, and we also had to get our own flowers for bouquet and I think a few other things. And we also had to pay for booze extra, so all the beer and stuff for the wedding. And that all came out to around 4,000 Canadian dollars. And to have the same kind of wedding here in Canada or North America, you're probably looking at 4 to 5 times more than what you would pay in the Philippines for a wedding. So that's kind of the bonus of doing it there. Really nice place. It was really nice outdoor resort. So, like I said, the monthly budget for us was $1,500 Canadian, which is $1,120 American. And we pretty much stayed on that budget. Sometimes we went a bit over, sometimes we went a bit under. But after everything was said and done, after the 3.5 months there, it all came out to pretty much that $1,500 a month. So, pretty much kept on the budget and it came out good. One thing I didn't add in the budget was the scooter I bought. So I got a Mio 115cc scooter, and this is what we use for getting around town. And when I'm not there, Michi and the family uses it for getting around and doing stuff in town. The cost for the scooter came out to 1,700 Canadian dollars. This was paid for with a Christmas bonus from my old job, so it was kind of like found money because I wasn't really expecting a Christmas bonus that year. So that was pretty cool. And I didn't add the scooter into the budget because I use the scooter every time I'm back, so it kind of pays for itself for not having to buy taxis and tricycles and all that kind of stuff just to get around every day. For my second trip, everything went good with keeping it under $1,500 Canadian per month. So I was really happy with that. So if you're a single guy living over there, you could probably get by with only spending $900 or $800 American a month. If you're buying your own food, if you're cooking your own food, if you're paying cheap rent, if you're not traveling all over the place, then it doesn't really cost that much. Where it does start to get pricey is when you're starting to eat out at nice places all the time, when you're always traveling all over the place, staying in resorts and staying in hotels and stuff like that, then it all starts adding up pretty good. So I hope you guys like this budget video. Got one more coming here soon, and that'll be it for the budget videos, and then on to a new series. So peace out, stay safe, and check you guys later.